Hey friends, welcome. I've got a ton of homeschool stuff to unbox today. So yeah, come along. Alright guys, first the Christian book box got a little rained on. So I did just like open it to make sure that the stuff inside wasn't wet, but the box is like falling apart. And we have a covered porch, so like if you work for UPS or something, please tell me why. I don't know. It was raining when they delivered it, so I don't know. So anyways, Christian book. I have several orders from Christian book coming. And I think two more boxes. But they're not here yet, and I just could not wait anymore, y'all. This stack has been sitting here, I don't know, like a week maybe. And I've just been like chomping at the bit. I did open the Good and the Beautiful boxes because I had some friends kind of piggyback off of my free shipping that I had, because if you've ordered from the Good and the Beautiful, you know, like shipping can sometimes be more than the actual thing that you're ordering. So I opened it and gave them their stuff, but I have not looked at my stuff, so I'm very excited to look at it. First up from christianbook.com is Fix It Grammar. Let's see, that's the teacher manual. This is the student book level 3. This is for my oldest, Mason. He's already done levels 1 and 2, so he knows what to do with Fix It Grammar. We've done it for a couple years now. I guess this will be the 3rd year. So, we love it, and it's easy grammar. I'm not a grammar whiz. We're just gonna do that. I'm not a huge grammar person, but IEW is like our go-to for all things English or language arts, because it's not my forte. But they do a good job explaining everything, and we love Fix It Grammar. So I'm just gonna leave that there. Next up we've got Thrift Books. Do y'all shop from Thrift Books? Because it says it's the largest online used bookstore. I think I bought one other thing from them before, years, like maybe when I first started homeschooling. And honestly, I had bought some used curriculum at a used curriculum sale for my oldest for 9th grade science, and I think that's what this is. So it came with everything except one thing, which was, I think this is like the test. Let's see, what else is in here? Yeah, so like the solutions and tests for physical science from Apologia 3rd edition. I know that they have a 4th edition. I planned on buying a 4th edition, but I saw the 3rd edition at a used curriculum sale, and it was great condition. Like, the workbook had not been marked in at all. For $15, y'all. I could not pass that up. For $15? Like, are you serious? So this will be our first time using Apologia. So if you want to see how we like it, or do like a flip through, this is like not the newest version, like I said. So the newest one is probably prettier and more color, but for $15, I was like, we'll pretend that it's got color. We'll use our imagination for $15. I don't know what this is. Coupons. Ooh, coupons. Cool. But yeah, I think I need to look at Thrift Books more, because this was only maybe like $6 or something. And if they had, I didn't know they had like curriculum. I think when I ordered from them before, I'd gotten a couple chapter books that were like I couldn't find at the library or something. I don't remember. But if they have homeschool curriculum, I need to check that out because I had no idea. I had no idea. So, my Good and the Beautiful order, I don't even know where to begin. I feel like it's going to be so sporadic and mixed up, and I don't even know if this was, well, my order from Christian Book was really big, but it's coming like 3 different times. Like, I'm not getting it all at the same time. This was a very big order from the Good and the Beautiful, for my younger two. And y'all, can we just take a second to appreciate how they packaged it? Like, I don't even know what this is. Like, you could use this for, like, it looks like a raft or a boat or something. I'm like, I might save this. I don't save stuff, but I'm like, what? This is, they package stuff like nobody else if you've never ordered there. I mean, it's like, it looks like I ordered, like, food or something. Like, it's, the walls are bubble wrapped. It's funny. Alright, so language arts level 3. This is for my middle child. I've never used level 3. So we started homeschooling when my oldest was going into 4th grade. So this will be our first time using level 3. This is also when they introduce, like, spelling book, I believe, which we've never used. So I've heard mixed things about that. We do add in even more spelling already. So I feel like we got spelling pretty much covered. But y'all, it's so pretty. Like, I just love the Good and the Beautiful. We don't use the Good and the Beautiful for everything. We did when we first started homeschooling because I was like a new baby homeschooler and I had no idea what I was doing, and I needed it like dumb proof. That sounds bad. Not dumb proof. I needed it like, I needed them to tell me what to do, basically. So right here, it'll be like, read to the child, and it'll tell you exactly what to read, and I love that. So, yep, we love the Good and the Beautiful. We use them primarily, well, I guess we use them for pretty much everything. We don't use their history. We've never used their history, mostly because they were redoing it for a lot of years, and now we found something else that we love. So, level 3, language arts. I got another little bubble raft that we can use for crafting or something. Alright, spelling practice. So this is new to me. I have no idea how to use this. I'm sure it will be, I'm sure they'll like explain it and everything in the lesson. But yeah, this is their spelling book. I don't know if I like how it's shaped, like really long like that. I don't know, it just feels weird in your hands. Like, I wish it was a different shape, but we'll use it. Let's see. This was like a freebie, which I'm torn. Okay, so I like that they're coming out with new stuff, and this is really cute, but we've done a lot of their electives over the past 5 years, and now we won't have stickers for them because I think they just put stickers in the elective books, but it's a new thing that they're doing. So I'm like, I really don't want to have to go buy new nature journals and bird watching notebooks and all these things because we already have that, but we won't have the stickers. So I don't know if we're going to use this. We'll see. So back when we used level 2 before, a couple years ago, my son used level 2, and it was not like this. It was a wooden box. I'm sure the stuff inside is probably the same, if I had to guess. But yeah, they've redid it, so it's cute. We'll use it for sure. Let's see what else it looks like. My oldest is doing a book study. So I'm going to make a video about how we plan to do high school. I am not using the Good and the Beautiful language arts for high school. We use IEW for high school, but I also am not going probably like a traditional route. especially with these. Like, I'm gonna incorporate book studies, but we're not gonna use like all the book study curriculum in 1 year. Like, I'm gonna kind of spread it out, and we're gonna do book studies that some are The Good and the Beautiful and some are not. Like, we're doing Animal Farm, and then I got some stuff off of Teachers Pay Teachers for that. So I only got one of the book studies from The Good and the Beautiful, and we're gonna see how we like it. We've never used it before. I know it says level 8. He's going into 9th grade, but I use level numbers very loosely. So as long as, to me, they're learning something and they're making progress and it's challenging them, you know, I could benefit from doing a lot of this stuff. So I have never read this book before. I don't know anything about it, but I think that he is going to learn from it and he's going to enjoy it. And that's what I want. I want him to like be reading literature that he would not normally gravitate towards, and also be thinking about it after and having to like answer questions and think about, you know, the ins and outs of it and all that. So he's going to do that. I think that, oh, here's the book. Yes. So the book, I got the book also, Wild Like the Foxes. I have never, like, I've never even heard of this book. Is this a Jenny Phillips book? No. So yeah, we'll see how we like it. I'm excited for it. So let's see. We also have, I think all of these go with, there's so many books in here, but okay. So this goes with the series that Luke is reading. He's on book 3. I think it's called The Message and the Stamps. This series is not, it's called Badger Hills Farm. So yes, this is book 4, book 5. He's really enjoying the book, and so he asked me to get the next few. I think he got the first one with their free summer reading program that came out, and then he wanted the next couple. So I got book 2 and book 3, and then now I have book 4 and 5, and let's see, is this book 6? Yes, book 6. So I believe that this is the whole series. I think I just went ahead and got the rest of it since he's loving it so much, but I got the last 3 of the Badger Hills Farms books. He really enjoys those, and so if he's reading anything, I'm happy, but if he's reading something that isn't like graphic novels, or like he's reading a chapter book, I call that a win. We do try to be particular about what they read for sure, but anytime they're reading, I count that as a win. These go with the level 3 language arts. So this is Heather and the Highland Pony, Timothy and the 10th Floor, The Journey of 5, and The Kingdom of Kind. These are so cute. Oh my gosh. Oh, and they have pictures in them. I kind of want to read this with him. These are so cute, y'all. They do such a good job with their illustrations and everything. And just like, I don't know, these books are so pretty. I'm excited to do level 3. I've never done it before. A lot of the Good and the Beautiful stuff, you know, having 3 kids that have done it for the past 5 years, a lot of it I've done before. But we've never done level 3, so I'm excited to see what those books are about. And I think that they've even redone a lot of the language arts since my oldest Mason went through it, because when he did level 4 and 5 and 6, I think that they've done a refresh since then. I'm hoping that they did, because I think it was either 5 or 6. Some of those stories that we read were not our favorite. I mean, they were fine. They were good and beautiful for sure. They were fine, but these look more thrilling, I would say. And I don't know. We'll see. I could be wrong, but they look very engaging and very fun, and I'm excited to go through that with him. So I also got Drawing 100 Fun and Easy Christmas Items. Oh my gosh, y'all. I am so not ready for the holidays, even though it's July. They're already putting holiday stuff out. Every store I've gone to this week has holiday stuff out already, and I'm like, it's July, y'all. My daughter loves to draw. She draws all day, every day. We already have, I believe it's like the trees and the vintage drawing books that are vintage items and stuff like that. And so I'm going to incorporate drawing. It will keep her busy while I'm working with her brothers, and it's not just like boring busy work. It's something that she'll enjoy because she loves drawing. So these are student journals for, let's see, what is this? Health in the human mind and health in the physical body. So I'm assuming the rest of it is in the other box, but and I should have 3, so there should be more in there. But yes, we're going to do health in the human mind and health in the physical body this year. This is going to be like our family time science for my littles. Mason, my oldest, he's going into high school, so he's going to be doing the Apology of Science, but he's going to sit in for this, and it's going to kind of finish up his health credit for high school. He's already done, and I'm going to talk about this more in like our high school video and how I'm doing high school, but he's already done The Good and the Beautiful Maturation, and he did Master Books Living Healthy. So I feel, and we watched tons of documentaries on health and nutrition and all that kind of stuff. So I feel like he's going to have like a solid foundation in health, especially by the time we finish this. But I've heard really good things about this, especially the human mind. I'm really excited to dive into talking about mental health and stuff like that. I feel like that's so important, and it's not talked about enough, especially for teens. Like, I don't want to shy away from talking about that kind of stuff. So we're going to do that all as a family during our family time. So let's see what's up here. It's so heavy. Oh, we got another boat, another raft. All right. And again, they packaged it beautifully, beautifully. See? I just love it. I'm so impressed. Like, nobody else does that. All right, we have math level 2 for my youngest. She's going into 2nd grade. And like I said earlier, I'm real loose about the levels. She is, I guess, more on level than her brother is, but I have special needs kiddos, and even my daughter, she's dyslexic, and so it may take us a while to get through some curriculum. My boys particularly, we go at their pace, we meet them where they are, and yeah, so they're progressing, they're learning, and that's all I can ask. So we have math level 2. I have used this before with my son Lucas, so I remember it is so beautiful. We absolutely love their Simply Good and Beautiful Math. Simply Good and Beautiful Math. We love their math. If you want to flip through or anything through the math curriculum, let me know, and I'll be happy to do that. But we've been using their math, I guess, since they came out with the Simply Good and the Beautiful. Well, no, Mason used their math before that. Before they revamped it. I don't remember what it used to be called. I guess it was just the Good and the Beautiful Math. But we've been using their math pretty much since the beginning, and we really like it. This is Health in the Human Mind. This is the unit study that I was just talking about. So I'm not sure which one I want to do first. Let me know if you've done these, which one you would recommend doing first. Would you recommend doing Health in the Human Mind or Health in the Physical Body? I'm kind of leaning towards Health in the Physical Body, but I also am more excited about Health in the Human Mind. So I'm like, I don't know, like, should we really have a good foundation on just like the basics of the human body before we dive into Health in the Human Mind? I don't know. I'm probably going to flip through it and see, but I'm excited to dive into those for sure. I think it's going to prompt a lot of good conversations, especially the one about human mind. All right, so level 5 of the handwriting, they have redone the cover. Now, I don't know if the inside looks the same to me. Maybe slightly different, but still the same Good and the Beautiful that we're used to. But they redid the cover, which I appreciate because it's really cute. All right, so we have level 5. This is for my middle child that's going into 5th grade, Luke. So he'll do level 5, and all 3 of my kids love handwriting, and they've only ever used the Good and the Beautiful handwriting, and so I feel like it's a testament to their handwriting workbooks and how gentle of an approach it is, because they finish their handwriting book usually like February. I mean, I have many times ordered them a second one just because we're only like halfway through the school year or so, because they will do multiple pages a day. And especially my youngest, who likes to draw, like I will tell her, all right, no more handwriting today. Like, we've got to move on and do math because you've flown through half the book. All right, so this is the other student journal for health and the physical body. I'm excited to do this. We've done like physical body a little bit. We did it. I taught it at co-op for their 1st grade class, and my daughter was in it last year. And then my boys have done the maturation unit, which talks a little bit about their body and all of that stuff. So I'm excited to dive more into that. I got the creative writing notebook for my middle child, Luke, that's going into 5th grade. My oldest, Mason, did use this, and he loved it. I don't remember what grade he was in when he used it, but like there's just so many good prompts in here. And I think it's time for Luke to really do more writing. That's one thing that he hasn't really, he writes, like he's actually writing a book right now. He's typing it on the computer, but he really likes creative writing, but having kind of a focus and like a guideline, some sort of rules, I think will be helpful. I think it'll just kind of polish up his writing skills. All right, so this is health and the physical body. I love it. I love the picture that they used. It's very colorful and beautiful. I've never done this unit before. We've done a lot of units from the Good and the Beautiful, a lot of science units from the Good and the Beautiful, but we have never done their health and the human body. This is one that I was very anxious and like waiting for them to release, because they discontinued the old one and then they were redoing the new one, and it took a minute before it came out. And then we didn't do it last year because we had other plans for science. So I'm very excited to do this year. I think it's going to be really fun. All right. Oh, math level 4. This is for Luke, who's going into 5th grade. So I know this is level 4, not level 5. That's okay. He's fine. It's fine. It's all fine. All right. So he is going into Simply Good and Beautiful Math 4. I have done this math before. This is when they start using the videos and the mental math, I believe. Yep. Not gonna lie, this was beginning of our homeschool journey with Mason. This was, I think, the first level of the Good and the Beautiful math that we ever used was level 4. It was beautiful and wonderful, and we loved it, but seeing the purple books in the box brought me back to how difficult it was for Mason. And I think it was like COVID, and there was a big gap because he came from public school. He did not finish 3rd grade because of COVID. We jumped right into 4th grade math, and he was not ready. We did not de-school or anything before we jumped into homeschooling. So the math itself was not painful at all. It's very well done. We really like it. But I think just that first year of homeschooling, that's what this reminded me of when I looked in the box and I saw the purple math for, I was like, it took me back to my first year of homeschooling, and I was just like, oh Lord, not you again. I think this year is going to be immeasurably better than our first year of homeschooling. Not that it was bad. It was just, I'd never done it before. So I can't say I'm excited to do it, but I think it will redeem itself. It's not about the math at all. It's not about the Good and the Beautiful Math Level 4 at all, I don't think. I think it was just because it was our first year homeschooling. All right. Short story long. Moving on. The other workbook for Health in the Human Mind. Let's see. I told y'all this was a big order. All right, handwriting level 2 for my daughter. I have a feeling I will be buying another one of these come January or February, because she just loves the Good and the Beautiful handwriting. And she just loves drawing in general. I'm getting a stack of boxes. Put my wraps down there. All right, so this is Music Appreciation Level 1. This is brand new. I have not looked at this. I have no idea. I believe I've seen a couple people maybe on YouTube. I don't even think I saw like a flip through. I think they just were talking about it. And so I don't have plans. Like, I know that we're going to use it, but I don't know which child is going to use it, or if I need to order more and we're all going to do it as a family, or if I'm going to wait. What age? Grades 3 through 8. So really any of my kids could do it. It's really, I wish it was in color. I'm honestly kind of shocked that it's not, because everything the Good and the Beautiful does is so colorful and vibrant and beautiful. And this is very beautiful. Like, don't get me wrong. It's very beautiful. I love how it looks. I'm just surprised it's not in color, because I feel like normally their stuff is. But my middle child is starting piano lessons next month. And so I thought this might be really good for him. I really got it because I just wanted to look at it. We will use it for sure. But I only ordered one because I didn't know how I was going to incorporate it. So it is a consumable. Like, you will write in the book. There's that sticker. So this is my issue. This sticker is beautiful, and I want to put it in that book so bad. When we finish it, like, it's like has a texture and everything. It's so pretty. But also, does that mean I have to buy all the other electives that now have stickers, or can I just buy the stickers for the ones that we've already done? Because I don't want to use it and not have all of our stickers. So I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. Yeah, I am definitely gonna have to like sit and look through this, but I do think, like, I'm really feeling like this is gonna be something that Luke can use, because he's really gonna be focusing on music this next year. And so that'll be fun. So that's everything from the Good and the Beautiful. I have an Amazon box here. Don't fall. Don't do that. Don't do that. Let's just move some of this over here. Goodness gracious, so much stuff. Okay. I don't even know. I don't know what's in here. I don't remember what this is. Okay. This is Evan Moore spelling. This is for my middle child. This is for Luke. And this is what I was talking about. So we've added in spelling for the past, I don't know if this will be our 3rd year. I don't really know. I know he did Evan Moore spelling last year. And I know before we did Evan Moore, we did another spelling workbook that I found on Amazon. I don't remember what it was called. We didn't love it. I do know that. And my gut told me to go with Evan Moore. And I was going back and forth, and I ended up going with the other, and I don't remember what it was called. We might not have even finished it. So it might have been last year was the first year we incorporated spelling, but I ended up getting the Evan Moore because we didn't love what we were using. And it's like the traditional tried and true, like you have a spelling list and you write it and then you cover it and you write it. But then they also have little activities and stuff that go with it using the spelling words, and I really like it. I have definitely noticed his spelling skills have dramatically improved. Drastically improved since we have started using this, and it's super affordable, and Amazon, free shipping, easy peasy, and we like it. So, we are going to be doing the Bible recap this year. I am so excited, y'all. Again, this is one that, like, I don't know. I'm going to make a video about this because I feel like I need to explain it a little bit. But I only got one of each because I know we'll use both, but I need to look through because I think this one, if I remember correctly, yeah, like this one I'll use for my youngest. She's going into 2nd grade, and it has little activities and stuff that she can color each day while we're reading and going through it. And then this one, I believe, I'm not sure which of my boys is going to use this one. And so I need to see if this looks too little kid-ish for my 14-year-old, or if it's perfect and maybe this one is too advanced for my 5th grader and I might get him this one. I don't really know yet. I know we're going to use both of these, but I need to order one more for my 3rd child, but I don't know which kind I need to order yet. So I'm going to look through these for sure, and then once I know what we're going to do, I'm going to order the 3rd one and make a video explaining y'all how we plan to do Bible this year. I am so excited, y'all. If you've never done the Bible recap with Charlie Cobble, it is fantastic. I've done it as an adult. I've never done it with my kids. And so I guess a year or so ago, I don't know, year or two ago, I did the Bible recap myself, and I just listened to the podcast and like the YouTube videos, but it was all through the Bible app. But I would a lot of times like play it in the car, and Mason would be sitting in the passenger seat watching it with me and listening to it with me, and he was so into it, and I was like, one day we're gonna do it. And at that time I did not know that they had kids books and stuff to go with it. So when I saw this, y'all, I was so excited. I am so excited to do this. I am such a Bible nerd. Like, I just want to study the Bible all the time. I feel like when my kids are done homeschooling, that's probably what I'll do. But I will make a video going through all the ins and outs of what we plan to do for Bible next year, because I'm very excited about it. I do fully recognize it's probably going to take us more than a year, because it is a full 365-day thing. We probably won't do it every single day if I'm being realistic. So it may take us 2 school years. We school year round, but 2 school years. And I'm totally fine with that. If we get through the whole Bible in their childhood, like, I'm happy with that. That's progress for sure. All right, so math facts for Minecrafters. Multiplication and division. My middle child, Luke, he's going into 5th grade. He knows his multiplication, but it's like not where I feel like it should be. And so I thought that I was looking for just like a easy, maybe not easy for him, but just something that has multiplication in it. that he can just pull out and have extra practice. I do feel like The Good and the Beautiful does a good job, but multiplication is kind of like reading, like when you're learning how to read. Anything that's new. I mean, you just need extra practice sometimes. And so I figured he's not going to want to do this, but the fact that it's Minecraft is going to make it more fun for sure, because he'll be more excited about it. The fact that it's Minecraft. He's obsessed with Minecraft. As much as he doesn't like multiplication, I feel like it's kind of a trade-off of like, well, it's Minecraft, you know, so we got to learn multiplication. So if you got to do it, you might as well make it fun. Let's see. They also have an addition and subtraction one and word problems. So that's cool. That's fun. I just stumbled upon this on Amazon. So yeah, check it out if you need something like that. Last but certainly not least is our Nature's Workshop lab set for the Apologia Science. Now, I was like kind of going back and forth about, should I get the lab kit? Should I just order stuff individually? Because we do have a lot of just random stuff like cotton balls and Q-tips and popsicle sticks and stuff like that. And I thought, well, if I can just make our own lab kit with what we already have, that might save us some money. But when I looked at the supply list, it was stuff like, let's see, beakers and goggles and tubes and wires and stuff I don't have for sure. And I think if I would have ordered all of that stuff individually from Amazon, it definitely would have cost me more than what I spent on this box, because I don't know how much the regular, like the edition for, yeah, like the 4th edition, I want to say it was like right under $200, but the 3rd edition, because it's not the newest edition, it was on sale. So it was like right at $100. And when I was looking through the supply list and pricing stuff out, I was like, if I put all this in my Amazon cart, it's definitely going to be more than $100. And this is just done for me, and it's easy. Oh my gosh, look at this. Like, there's so much stuff. I mean, goodness gracious, there's so much stuff in here. Oh my god, it literally breaks it down into like every lesson. It tells you, are they all individually bagged? Y'all, this is gonna save my life. I just know myself well enough to know that if I don't have it prepped and ready to go, and we're in the nitty gritty, we're in the trenches of homeschooling, and it's a lab day, and I'm not prepared, we're gonna skip the lab. Like, we're just not gonna do it. And the lab's the fun part. That's like his favorite part. That's the kid's favorite part of science, is doing the lab. So, yeah, this is so cool, guys. Oh my gosh. So it says bag number 5, and it used in modules, and it has a bunch of numbers. So I guess they're like broken up into like different lessons, maybe, or maybe it's just different types of items. Yeah, like these are all like plastic beakers and droppers and stuff like that. Oh wow, so much stuff. All the glass stuff, so much stuff. Flashlights, goggles, electrical tape, all kinds of stuff. So I am so glad. I mean, there's so much. There's like, can you see? Can you see? There's so much stuff in here, guys. I am very, very thankful that they do this and that I did not have to do this myself. I will pay. I mean, I don't feel like I spent more money than I would have. I really don't. But I will pay a teeny bit extra if it's all just done for me, you know, especially, I mean, I'm going to have to buy it anyways. Why not? So I'm so excited about that. That is it for our unboxing today. I've got to deal with this huge pile of boxes on the floor now and put all of our curriculum away. I'm going to look through some of this stuff and start making plans. I'm so excited, especially for like the Bible recap and the music appreciation, because I don't know anything that's in there, so I haven't looked at it yet. So I'm excited. If you want to flip through of any of this, let me know. I will be happy to do that. I love looking at curriculum and talking about it. So if you want to flip through, let me know. Hit the like button and subscribe. It's a free way to support my channel, guys. Thanks. See you later.